Steam FPS Fest is happening right now, guys, meaning you can pick up some amazing first-person shooter games on Steam until the 22nd of April. So today we're gonna take a look at some of the most amazing discount deals available right now under $5, $10, $20, and also a couple more other amazing deals. And all the prices that I'm gonna mention in this video are according to my regional prices. So some of the prices are going to be a bit more higher or lower depending on your region, but don't worry, I always mentioning other regional prices. So without wasting any time, let's get right into it. Alright, starting with some of the best game deals under $5 price point. First of all, we got Fallout 4. Even though the game was initially released back in 2015, the game got so much popular with the recent release of Fallout TV show. A lot of people are jumping in, trying the game out on Steam. Right now, game is having close to like 80,000 daily concurrent players, which is absolutely insane. And the game is also going to get a brand new next-gen upgrade on PC as well as console by the end of this month. And this is a great time to jump into the game, and right now the game is heavily discounted on Steam. Right now it is 75% off and just costs $3.24. Alright, next up we got a super awesome co-op first-person shooter called Deep Rock Galactic, and the game is usually on sale most of the time on Steam for pretty low prices, and right now the game is 67% off and just costs $3.46. But keep in mind, if you are from US or UK, the prices are going to be a bit more higher than that. If you're looking for an action-packed single-player sci-fi first-person experience, next up we got Doom 2016, and the game now include all 3 premium DLCs and all the other additional content when you buy the base game. Right now the game is 80% off and just costs $3.99. Alright, next up we got Severed Steel, one of the most unique parkour-based action-packed first-person shooters out there. And if I'm correct, this game was given free on Epic Games Store sometimes back as a completely free giveaway. So if you're someone who claiming free games on Epic Games Store, you have to go and check out your Epic Games library. You might have the game already. Otherwise, you can pick up the game for pretty cheap prices right now for 75% off for just $2.12. And talking about cheap games, next up we got a game called Buckshot Roulette. It's a very unique psychological horror first-person game. Honestly, a game that I haven't really played myself, but the game is having right now overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. It's a very cheap game on Steam right now, 10% off, just costs $1.34. Alright, next up we got Bright Memory Infinite, extremely good looking sci-fi action first-person shooter. It's a completely single-player game, so if you enjoy sci-fi shooters like Crisis or I would say Titanfall, you're definitely gonna enjoy this game. Right now the game is 50% off and just goes for $4.09. Alright, moving on to some of the best game deals under $10 price point, starting with a pretty awesome bundle, and that is the Crisis Remastered Trilogy. And the price of this bundle is very much dependent on your region. At least on my region, it's very much cheaper. You can get all 3 games for 75% off for just $7.78. But if you live in other regions like US or UK, the prices are significantly higher than what I mentioned, so definitely keep that in mind. Alright, next up we got Fallout 76, very much popular right now on Steam due to the recent release of that TV show. Anyway, you can pick up the game right now for 80% off for just $7.99. If you're looking for a fun co-op zombie survival first-person experience, Back 4 Blood is going to be a pretty good game to pick up right now. Give you a pretty similar experience to something like the classic Left 4 Dead series. This game is usually on sale. Right now you can pick up the game for 90% off for just $5.99. Moving on, next up we got a brand new Extraction first-person shooter that recently got released into the early access on Steam, and this is a game that I'm probably going to pick up during this sale time, and that is a game called Intrusion Red River. So if you're someone who like tactical extraction shooters like Escape from Tarkov but don't like to play around with the PvP, this is hands down the game for you. The game price is heavily depending on your region, but you can pick up the game right now for 20% off for just $5.99. If you're in for a massively multiplayer Battlefield-like experience, the BattleBeat Remastered is right now on sale, and you can pick up the game right now for 50% off for just $7.49. If you're in for a super intense tactical first-person experience where you play as a bounty hunter in the Wild West, the Hunt Showdown is hands down the game for you, and you can pick up the game right now for 65% off for just $7.66. Insurgency Sandstorm is one of the best games that gives you a team-based tactical hardcore first-person shooter experience, and the gunplay in this game is probably one of the best that I have experienced on PC, and you can pick up the game right now for 67% off for just $8.24. Alright, moving on to some of the single play titles starting with Doom Eternal. You can pick up the game right now for 60% off for just $5.19. If you're looking for a great first-person action stealth game, Deathloop is right now on sale. You can pick up the game right now for 80% off for just $5.99. Trapang 2 is another quite a unique action-packed first-person shooter that definitely you should try out during this sale time if you're interested in single-player campaigns. And you can pick this game up right now for 40% off for just $8.99. Alright, finally we got some of the awesome deals under $20 price point, plus a couple of other deals that I feel like I want to mention. So starting with a game called System Shock, a classic remake from a pretty old fan favorite game, and I recently played this game and I absolutely love it. It's a very immersive cyberpunk style of a single player first person action shooter, and right now the game is 55% off and goes for $13.49, and there is also a free demo version you can download and try the game out before buying. So pretty cool stuff overall. Alright, moving on, next up we gotta mention Far Cry 6. So if you still haven't played the latest Far Cry game, the game is heavily discounted right now. It is 75% off and just goes for $10.99. Extremely popular open world survival game Rust is right now on sale, and you can pick up the game right now for 33% off for just $13.39. Next up we got Tiny Tina's Wonderland, a really awesome co-op looter shooter style of RPG set in the Borderlands universe. Right now you can pick up this amazing game for 75% off and goes for $11.24. If you're into super immersive tactical first-person shooter, we got a couple of awesome games on deal right now. First one is the game called 6 Days in Fallujah, super immersive military tactical shooter where you can play both single player as well as co-op, and right now you can pick up the game for 25% off and goes for $18.74. And also we gotta mention another tactical shooter that is very popular right now on Steam, which is a game called Ready or Not, and you can pick up the game right now for 33% off and just goes for $20.09. And finally I gotta mention a RoboCop Rose City, a really amazing single player action first person shooter that honestly came out from nowhere during last year, and I played the game on PlayStation 5 and surprisingly the game is really fun, and you can pick up the game right now on Steam for 40% off and just goes for $23.99. Well, that's pretty much it guys. I hope I cover pretty much all the amazing first person shooter game deals available right now during this sale, and if you got more suggestions, as always, definitely let us know down in the comment section. As always guys, if you enjoyed the content so far, don't forget to go ahead and drop a like on the video and also subscribe and stay tuned to the channel. I'll catch you guys soon in my next video. Stay safe.